The world trembles at the dawn of a new era in warfare. Hypersonic missiles capable of speeds exceeding Mach 5 are changing the landscape of modern military might. These weapons represent a significant leap in technology. Their speed and maneuverability make them nearly impossible to intercept. This raises serious concerns about global stability and the future of warfare. Imagine a weapon screaming through the sky at 5 times the speed of sound. It's a blur, a whisper of destruction, leaving conventional defenses in the dust. This is the terrifying reality of hypersonic missiles. They are not merely faster missiles, they are game changers. The development of these weapons has ignited a global arms race. Superpowers like the United States, Russia, and China are all vying for dominance in this terrifying new technology. The stakes couldn't be higher. Whoever controls hypersonic technology holds the keys to a terrifying new era of warfare. Hypersonic missiles are defined by their extraordinary speed. These advanced weapons are at the forefront of modern military technology, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in terms of speed and precision. They travel at Mach 5 or higher, which is 5 times the speed of sound. To put it in perspective, that's over 3,800 miles per hour, a speed that is almost unimaginable. This translates to roughly 1 mile per second. At such speeds, these missiles can cross vast distances in the blink of an eye, making them a formidable tool in any military arsenal. To put that into perspective, a traditional ballistic missile might take 30 minutes to reach a target 1,000 miles away. This significant time difference highlights the strategic advantage of hypersonic technology. A hypersonic missile could cover that same distance in less than 10 minutes. This rapid deployment capability can be a game changer in critical situations where every second counts. The mechanics of these weapons are fascinating and terrifying. Engineers and scientists work tirelessly to perfect the technology, ensuring that these missiles are both effective and reliable. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, which follow a predictable parabolic arc, hypersonics are much more agile. This agility allows them to evade defense systems and adjust their trajectory mid-flight. They can maneuver, change course, and even fly at lower altitudes. This low-altitude flight capability makes them harder to detect by radar systems, adding another layer of complexity to their interception. This makes them incredibly difficult to detect and track, let alone intercept. The challenge for defense systems is immense, requiring advanced technology and rapid response capabilities. Traditional missiles rely on sheer explosive power to inflict damage. Their effectiveness is measured by the size of the explosion and the area it affects. Hypersonic missiles, on the other hand, utilize both explosive force and the immense kinetic energy generated by their incredible speed. This combination makes them particularly devastating. Imagine a school bus slamming into a brick wall at 3,800 miles per hour. The sheer force of such an impact is almost beyond comprehension. That's the kind of devastating impact we're talking about. The damage caused by hypersonic missiles is not just from the explosion, but also from the kinetic energy, making them a truly formidable weapon in modern warfare. There are 2 primary types of hypersonic weapons: hypersonic glide vehicles, or HGVs, and hypersonic cruise missiles, or HCMs. Both are deadly, but they achieve their goals in slightly different ways. Understanding these differences is key to grasping the full scope of the hypersonic threat. HGVs are launched atop ballistic missiles. They then detach and glide towards their target at hypersonic speeds. This gliding ability allows them to maneuver through the atmosphere, making them incredibly difficult to track and intercept. Imagine a football thrown with the force of a rocket, but with the ability to swerve and dodge like a running back. HCMs, on the other hand, are powered by scramjets. These engines allow them to ride the shock waves generated by their own speed, achieving sustained hypersonic flight. Unlike HGVs, which are launched from ballistic missiles, HCMs can be launched from aircraft, giving them greater range and flexibility. Imagine a jet fighter, capable of launching a missile that could strike anywhere in the world within an hour. Section 4, the fury of speed, kinetic impact. The sheer destructive power of a hypersonic missile is difficult to comprehend. These weapons are designed to travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, which is over 5 times the speed of sound. It's not just about the explosive payload, though that's certainly a factor. The payload can cause significant damage, but the true devastation comes from the speed at which these missiles travel. The real game changer is the kinetic energy these weapons carry. Kinetic energy is the energy an object possesses due to its motion, and at hypersonic speeds this energy is immense. Think of a bullet fired from a gun. Even a small bullet traveling at high speed can inflict incredible damage due to its kinetic energy. Even a small bullet traveling at high speed can inflict incredible damage. The impact force is magnified by the speed, causing significant destruction. Now imagine that bullet scaled up to the size of a missile, traveling at 5 times the speed of sound. The kinetic energy of such a missile is exponentially greater. The energy upon impact is staggering. The sheer force can cause massive explosions and shock waves that ripple through the target area. This kinetic energy translates to immense destructive force. The impact can obliterate structures, penetrate deep into the ground, and cause widespread devastation. When a hypersonic missile hits its target, it doesn't just explode. It unleashes a shock wave that can pulverize hardened bunkers, cripple aircraft carriers, and level entire city blocks. It unleashes a shock wave that can pulverize hardened bunkers, cripple aircraft carriers, and level entire city blocks. The combination of speed and explosive power makes these missiles incredibly lethal. It's a force multiplier, amplifying the destructive potential of conventional explosives. The kinetic energy adds to the explosive force, making the overall impact far more devastating. The speed also makes traditional defense mechanisms obsolete. Conventional anti-missile systems struggle to keep up with the rapid pace of hypersonic missiles. Imagine trying to swat a fly with a baseball bat. The fly's speed makes it nearly impossible to hit. Now imagine that fly is traveling at Mach 5. The challenge becomes exponentially harder. That's the challenge facing defense systems trying to intercept hypersonic weapons. The speed and kinetic energy of these missiles make them a formidable threat, pushing the boundaries of current defense technology. Section 5. A defensive headache. Challenges of interception. In this section, we delve into the complexities and hurdles faced by modern defense systems in intercepting advanced missile technologies. The development of hypersonic missiles has created a significant dilemma for defense strategists. These missiles, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, present a new level of threat that traditional defense mechanisms are ill-prepared to handle. Traditional missile defense systems designed to intercept ballistic missiles are simply not equipped to handle the speed and maneuverability of hypersonic weapons. These systems were built with the assumption that incoming threats would follow predictable high-altitude trajectories. It's like trying to catch a bullet with a pair of chopsticks. The sheer velocity and agility of hypersonic missiles make interception a near impossible task. Traditional systems rely on radar to detect and track incoming threats. These radars are designed to pick up signals from objects moving at high altitudes and relatively slower speeds. However, the speed and low-altitude flight paths of hypersonic missiles make them incredibly difficult to detect and track. These missiles can fly under the radar, quite literally, evading early detection systems. By the time a traditional system identifies a hypersonic weapon, it's often too late to react. The window of opportunity for interception is extremely narrow, leaving little room for error. Adding to the challenge, hypersonic missiles can maneuver and change course mid-flight. This ability to alter their trajectory makes them unpredictable and even harder to intercept. This unpredictability makes it incredibly difficult to calculate an intercept trajectory. Defense systems must constantly adapt and recalibrate to keep up with the missile's changing path. It's like trying to hit a moving target that's also changing direction at lightning speed. The complexity of this task cannot be overstated. The development of effective countermeasures to hypersonic weapons is a top priority for militaries around the world. Research and development teams are working tirelessly to innovate and create new technologies that can keep pace with these advanced threats. However, it's a daunting task. The rapid advancements in missile technology mean that defense systems must evolve just as quickly, if not faster. It's a technological arms race where the finish line keeps moving. As soon as one challenge is addressed, another emerges, making the task of interception an ongoing and ever-evolving battle. Section 6. A global arms race, geopolitical implications. The advent of hypersonic technology has ignited a global arms race, with the United States, Russia, and China leading the pack. Each nation recognizes the strategic importance of these weapons and is investing heavily in their development and deployment. This has significant implications for global security and stability. The possession of hypersonic weapons gives these nations a significant military advantage. They have the potential to alter the balance of power and could embolden nations to take greater risks, knowing they possess a weapon that is difficult to counter. This arms race also has the potential to destabilize regions like the South China Sea, where territorial disputes are already simmering. The deployment of hypersonic weapons in these regions could escalate tensions and increase the risk of conflict. The international community must work together to establish norms and treaties governing the development and deployment of these weapons. Without such agreements, the world risks a new era of instability and potential conflict. Section 7. The Future of Warfare, Hypersonic Dominance. Hypersonic missiles represent a paradigm shift in military technology. Their speed, maneuverability, and sheer destructive power have the potential to reshape the battlefield and alter the global balance of power. We are entering a new era of warfare, one where speed and precision reign supreme. The nations that master this technology will hold a significant strategic advantage in the 21st century. They will have the ability to strike targets anywhere in the world with unprecedented speed and precision, rendering traditional defenses practically obsolete. It is crucial for individuals to stay informed about this evolving technology and its implications for global security. Understanding the capabilities and limitations of hypersonic weapons is essential for engaging in informed discussions about their development, deployment, and potential consequences. The future of warfare is upon us, and it's moving at hypersonic speed.